10 Best Korean Movies on Netflix to Watch, from dark thrillers to carefree rom-coms. Here are our picks along with their IMDb ratings. Number 10. Time to Hunt. Time to Hunt is an action thriller set in a dystopian Korea that follows a group of struggling best friends as they plot their way to riches with a money heist. The only problem? They already did one, and it failed miserably, which landed one of them in prison. After being released, the value of the South Korean won has plummeted, meaning their old loot is practically worthless. The only option is to go for the tempting US dollars stored in their town's illegal gambling house. Number 9. Unlocked. Our phones know everything about us, so what would happen if someone got a hold of yours and pretended to be you? That's the premise of Unlocked, a psychological thriller with a murderous twist that will make you never want to lose sight of your phone. After Lee Nami, Chun Woo-hee, loses her phone on a bus, it ends up in the hands of Oh Junyoung, a man who has less than pure intentions and who crafts a meticulous web of lies to hack her life. Number 8. Dream. Dream follows the story of Yoon Hong-dae, a short-tempered football player turned coach who's begrudgingly tasked with training a group of homeless men to compete in a global tournament, and Lee So-min, an aspiring director and dedicated filmmaker who'll capture the team's journey. Number 7. Space Sweepers. Set in the year 2092, Space Sweepers follows a crew of space scrap dealers who strike gold when they find a precious little girl in the debris of a crashed space shuttle. They soon realize she's a highly valuable humanoid robot wanted by UTS, a government-like corporation that leads the new world, and immediately start plotting to maximize their ransom before their hearts get in the way. Number 6. Kill Boxon. What's easier, being a lethal salaried killer or a single mom with a teenage girl? That's the question crime action thriller Kill Boxon sets out to answer. Jeon Do-yeon plays the titular role of Gil Boxon, a highly skilled assassin with a perfect kill rate working for MK-Ent, a company run by Cha Min-kyu. Shortly before she's set to renew her contract with MK-Ent, Boxon gets assigned a tricky task that leaves her with only two options: kill or be killed. Number 5. Pandora. If you need a film to make you experience the entire range of human emotions in just over 2 hours, then Pandora is the one for you. The action drama follows Jae-hyuk, an ordinary worker at a local nuclear power plant who's forced to become a hero after an earthquake sets off major explosions in town, causing chaos that quickly spreads nationwide. Number 4. Night in Paradise. This noir film follows gangster Park Tae-gu, who murders the leader of a rival mob to avenge his family. He soon flees to Jeju Island, where he meets Kim Jae-yeon. A tale of revenge, betrayal, and pride, Night in Paradise is as action-packed as it is gory, but it's perhaps the characters' complex dynamics, as well as the wondrous cinematography, that take the cake in this slow burner. Number 3. Tune In for Love. Tune In for Love perfectly depicts how beautifully mundane a relationship can be. The film follows the story of Cha Hyun-woo, a young man who has just been released from prison, and Kim Mi-soo, the part-time worker he almost immediately falls in love with after a chance meeting at the bakery where she works, but their love story has to wait a bit. A decade, to be exact. Number 2. The Call. In 2019, after she loses her cell phone while visiting her sick mother out of town, 28-year-old Kim Seo-yeon scours her childhood home to find a replacement. Her hasty search is successful, and she finds an old cordless phone she uses to call her own number to retrieve it, to no avail. But then that phone rings, with a woman named Oh Young-suk on the line saying she's being tortured by her mother. The call is, literally, coming from inside the house, from 1999. Connected though living 2 decades apart, Seo-yeon and Young-suk plot to change their fates in this time-bending mystery thriller. Number 1. 20th Century Girl. 20th Century Girl is perfect if you've been looking for a YA rom-com set in the 90s. It follows the story of Na Bora Yu-young, a high school senior who, at her best friend's request, keeps a close eye on her friend's high school crush after she departs to the US to get heart surgery. Not one to be swayed by romance, Bora is more than focused on her task, until she starts to develop feelings of her own. We don't want to give too much away, but you might want to have tissues on hand for the back half of this movie.